Yeah, other people.
So regarding vaccine mandates, and I've asked this to other people who are running for office, particularly the, I think it was Lieutenant Governor candidates that we had at our meeting a couple of months ago. My biggest concern is that even though our governor, hopefully it'll be you, will not support vaccine mandates, I get concerned that there are too many legislators who will allow backdoor ways for employers to enforce vaccine mandates or even incentivize businesses to do that with tax breaks, things like that.
Yeah.
So in the event that that were to happen, I think I can safely assume that you would veto that bill. But how would you navigate that? That's a huge concern for me.
No, I appreciate you bringing that up, and this is pretty interesting because just today I interviewed Tanya Charlton from Northwest Arkansas, who is gathering signatures on petitions all over the state for the Arkansas Medical Freedom Act, which would outlaw all that. And I believe her website, oh, you got petitions back there, great, great, great. Because you have to, when you sign, you got to make sure you're signing for the county you live in.
Right.
But I believe her website, correct me if I'm wrong, is defendarkansas.us, defendarkansas.us. If we could get 100,000 signatures, get that on the ballot, it'll pass. It will pass. Now, the difficulty is finding enough people to volunteer to go out and get the signatures. She's struggling with getting enough people to get enough signatures. But it's supposed to be like 10% of the people who voted in the last gubernatorial election, which is about 891,000 people. So 10% of that is 89,000. She says, I know they'll throw some out because they're not legible or they weren't actually registered voters or whatever. So she said, I need 100,000 signatures. But I'd like to see that happen in November. So I know it'll pass. The question is, are there going to be enough volunteers to get enough signatures? So if we get that out of the way, then that would be law. Just like when medical marijuana passed, just like when marriage is one man and one woman passed. Well, the Supreme Court knocked that out, but that's one other show. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, I hope that it passes too. I hope we get the signatures. I hope we can get it on the ballot. But in the event that we don't, we need a safety net. We do not ever need to worry as employees again about losing our jobs over anything, whether it be a COVID vaccine or
Right.
it doesn't matter what it is.
So if she doesn't get enough signatures to put her on the ballot in January, I'll have somebody run the bill in the Senate and run the bill in the House, and just make it part of state law that way. I mean, I don't want to wait till January. I hope she can get it done in November because her ballot initiative does say it would take effect immediately, which is a beautiful thing. I don't want to wait till January, but if we have to, then I'll run that same bill through the legislature. And if Bureau of Legislative Research can tell me there's any way it can be strengthened, we'll do that. The whole thing about the SAFE Act, I don't know if I've mentioned this publicly, but a couple of years ago I told Senator Alan Clark what they're doing with children under the guise of, oh, well, they're transgender, we got to change them, And a lot of times I'm thinking it's a single parent who's doing Munchausen by proxy syndrome. She wanted a girl, she got a boy, and she split with the father, he's not around or whatever, and she's got an 8-year-old boy trying to talk him into being a girl. I'm like, we've got to pass a law against this. So Senator Clark sent the Bureau of Legislative Research, they came back with something with no teeth in it, and I'm like, Senator, there's no criminal penalty in this. And he said, we hate to send people to jail, but we found out that if you're trying to make something illegal and you don't put a criminal penalty on it, then they're going to keep doing it. So, okay, we'll go back to the drawing board. In the meantime, he found out that Representative Lundstrom had a stronger bill already working through the House, so he just kind of dovetailed his efforts into what she was already doing independently of anything I said or anything he was doing. And that's how he wound up with the SAFE Act.
Can you give us that link again?
Defendarkansas.us.
And I think, do you have extra copies?
I do.
Yeah.
So if there's anyone here that is willing to take the petition, please, I'll give you a copy, I'll give you 2 copies, and you can just make more copies of it,
And she can take all the rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll tell you the rules, because we need the help.
Amen. Who's got another question? Yes, sir.
My question is,